Double Black Off-Road has a great range of poly-performance products along with the innovative Double Black Off-Road unbreakable flares. Give Double Black Off-Road a call today on 03 9502 7790 or log on to the website. G'day and welcome to this week's episode of Going Four-Wheel Drive. Today we're going to be going up around the Tallarook area, and our trip leader for the day is Allan Mac, and we'll catch up with Allan and he'll tell us all about the trip later on. We also catch up with the president of the Pajero Club and have a chat with her, and also I believe one of the club members on the trip today wants to go and visit the Flowerdale Community Village after the bushfires. That might be a possibility. We'll find out from Allan. He knows what's going on. And talking of Allan,
the state forest up here, it's quite compact, and there's a variety of tracks that you can do, ranging from easy to medium with a few hard ones. Today's trip, we're going to probably be doing the easy to medium tracks. A number of reasons for that. We've got a few newbies on our trip, and a number of the later model vehicles haven't had a lot of modifications. Maybe a few AT tyres, some have got muddies, and from there, we'll just play that by ear and see where we finish up for the day.
I've also heard that Bob Marshall wants to call into the Flowerdale Community Village to see what's been happening since he was there last. Is that right?
Yeah, that's right, Ian. Bob was involved after the terrible Black Saturday fires with the setting up of caravans, etc. in the Flowerdale area. And the plan is at the end of the day that we can head back there and have a look at the work that's still going on in that area. From there, we don't know whether everyone will get back there, but we'll just play that by ear and see how we go for the day. But the main idea today is to get out onto some of the tracks, everyone have an enjoyable day, the vehicles come back with no damage, and we all learn a little bit more about this great Tallarook State Forest.
Just travelling along the valley here, parallel with the creek, which is virtually dry, and yet the other night they had about 20 mils of rain up here. A nice little climb up out of the valley now. So far the tracks that we've done, they've all been very easy. Bit of loose rock here. We'll just keep the turbo on tap. Just stay in the ruts for this one. And away we go. Now the map we're using today is Rooftop's Tallarook Forest Activities map.
Everything okay, Joe, coming up?
I've got one small problem at the moment, and that is I'm running in second low. The convoy is really running in first, and going very, very slowly, so I keep on catching up to them. Bit of a rock ledge here, straight up it and over it. From Teens number 4 we turn right onto the main road, and then a few metres up the road we hang a lefty onto a rocky track here. This is more like a four-wheel drive track. We'll go to the left of this one. This part of rocky track is really a nice piece. You've got large rocks in there, you've got to dodge, and yeah, it's just a really nice concentrating piece of track. It's interesting on sections of track like this, watching the vehicles take their different lines, how the vehicles behave on them, what sort of speeds they're doing, and just the general drivability of these tracks and these vehicles. G'day Bob, yeah, we saw your wave. Just over the top of this hill, And round the corner there's a nice little bog hole with a bypass track around it. I believe Robin the Shorty has got himself stuck.
Just coming through on the bog on the left hand side, didn't have enough momentum, and we got stuck halfway through and had to be pulled out. So that's how it happened.
Char has decided to go straight through this bog hole rather than take the bypass track, which is slightly muddier. As it turns out, this bog hole has a firm bottom for it. Simon, on the other hand, has chosen to take the bypass track after all. He's not going to have any problems, not with a thumping V8 in there. Our illustrious trip leader, he's decided to go straight through the bog hole same as Char has. As has Bob as well. The rest of Rocky Track is pretty smooth compared to the opening sections of the track. As we head round for a gravel pit track. We've got some ruts here and ruts and ledges. So we'll let Allan go down first.
Section I'm going down now here, guys. Once you've gone over that little rocky bit, as you know that I'm on Ian, you'll see a little turn to the right. Try to stay as far left as you can because it's a nice big hole you don't want to slide.
It looks as though everyone's going to come down the right side of these rocks. No one's game enough to come down the actual rocks themselves. Not yet, anyway. Char has gone a little bit wider on this part of the track. He's fairly new to four-wheel driving and his vehicle hasn't been off-road either, so it's all a new experience for him. Although I must admit, his wife is enjoying the trip so far. Well done, Char, you did very well. Coming up on the other side of the break, we catch up with Carol Reid from the Pajero Club. That's on Going Four-Wheel Drive. For serious off-road drivers, the Wrangler MTR offers outstanding performance in extreme conditions. Featuring an aggressive design for additional traction and grip, you'll be riding one of the toughest off-road four-wheel drive tyres that money can buy. Goodyear Wrangler MTR, a revolution ahead.
Your Yokohamas won't be long. Grab a seat and a coffee.
At Tyres and More, tyres aren't enough. We have to do more.
Oh, thanks, mate.
Double Black Off-Road has a great range of poly-performance products along with the innovative Double Black Off-Road unbreakable flares. Give Double Black Off-Road a call today on 03 9502 7790 or log on to the website. Avenger 4x4 has canopies, nudge bars, side steps and a host of stainless steel products, including the Mako line of winches. Phone Avenger 4x4 accessories 03 9776 1066. And I have the President of the Pajero Club of Victoria, Carol Reid. Carol, welcome to the show.
Thank you.
And thanks for talking to us.
You're welcome.
The Pajero Club, can you give us a little bit of background on the club itself, please?
It had its 25th anniversary last year, and it started out with a fellow called Arch Grant who advertised in the newspaper looking for like-minded Pajero owners to join him in some journeys, travels and generally good times using their vehicle and friendship, and that's where it's evolved from.
And how many members would the club actually have?
We currently have about 410 members, although if you put us in a paddock, a membership could be a husband and wife, it could be a family with 4 children, so there's probably about 1,600 plus of us, and we've recently just signed up number 1,500.
Oh, very good. Congratulations.
Thank you.
And I believe congratulations to you too, because your presidency is now into its 2nd year.
Yes, thank you.
Good on you. Now, what sort of activities does the Pajero Club mainly get involved with? Is it the hardcore four-wheel driving or the touring side of four-wheel driving, or a combination?
It's everything. We're a very socially minded club. We're very family orientated, and having said that, we have a requirement that you do a driver training course to start off with, and then we let you loose. We had 96 trips last year out as a club, and some of those trips were multiple trips with like groups of 18 in them with multiple leaders. We do everything from day trips, overnight trips. We do the iconic Pajero Challenge, which is also in its 20th year. We do intra-challenges, which are internal club navigation events. We do weekend trips, long trips, and we've got this year, we've got the Mitsubishi Muster at Turley at Easter, and that's involving all states of Australia. So we've got South Australians and New South Wales and Queenslanders joining us, and we have Mitsubishi on board with that, so it's going to be a huge event for us. We do weekend trips, base camping, cut and runs, we do border tracks, you name it, we'll take you there. We've got a mobile land care group, and we help organisations like Rotary and Apex that are doing greening activities. We do the logistics of getting them in and getting them out, and we're very proud of that as well.
Well, thank you very much, Carol. Now, if you want more information, if you're looking for a club to join, if you think the Pajero Club might be for you, jump on the Going Four Wheel Drive website and look under the Four Wheel Drive clubs. Pajero Club is listed there, all the contact details are also there, and also other clubs, there are other clubs listed there, but also club members. Check on our website. If details are incorrect, let us know so we can update them. Carol, thank you very much.
You're welcome. Thank you. Thank you.
Going four-wheel drive.
Ah, we have someone coming down the middle of the rocks. Very, very good. A totally different line. Now he's lining up to go into the rut on the right-hand side there, the one we all avoided. This will be very interesting. Yeah, gently does it. He's got the front in and he's about to lift his left-hand rear wheel. And it's still on the ground, oh, there it goes. Oh, only just. Well done. And Simon's come down from the back just in case he needed a winch.
Bit tight through those 2 trees, so take it carefully.
Wide berth here. Round we go. Easy done. We're heading up Mountain Track. It's got a rocky section in it, and it even has an even rockier, juicier section, which I'm looking forward to. This track leads up to the top of the hill, Mount Tallarook, where there's a Telstra tower and also a fire tower as well.
Once you get through the puddle section here, guys, and start to climb up, you've got 3 alternatives. The middle one's probably the easiest, the right is the hardest.
Allan did say there was 3 ways of getting around here. left, right or centre? Well, if I go centre, it's into the trees. So I'll go to the left side. It's supposed to be a little bit harder, and it could be a couple of ledges here. Let's find out. Some wheels off the ground. Oh no! Oh yes! We got through it. Fantastic. Vehicles like this one here won't have any trouble really of getting through. With all their electronics and traction gear, they make it look easy and take the fun out of it. Simon's Patrol is just walking up here at idle, not having an ounce of problem whatsoever. Too easy for him. And clunk goes his lower control arm. Oops. And Bob takes the right hand side, has no trouble whatsoever. The last section of track leading up to the top of the hill, where the fire tower is quite rough, but does smooth out. And here's the Telstra tower. We're going to stop here and have morning tea. Well, at least a cup of coffee anyway. And we've also got the fire tower here as well. Now I've just turned left onto Bill's track and we've got some water. It's only a puddle.
Got a hard bottom.
Our first real bog hole, and Rob decided to have a go at it. I did say have a go and get stuck. It was only too much of a pleasure for the Mazda to drag out a Pajero. For serious off-road drivers, the Wrangler MTR offers outstanding performance in extreme conditions. Featuring an aggressive design for additional traction and grip, you'll be riding one of the toughest off-road four-wheel drive tyres that money can buy. Goodyear Wrangler MTR, a revolution ahead.
The Yokohamas won't be long. Grab a seat and a coffee.
At Tyres and More, tyres aren't enough. We have to do more.
Oh, thanks, mate.
Double Black Off-Road has a great range of poly-performance products along with the innovative Double Black Off-Road unbreakable flares. Give Double Black Off-Road a call today on 03 9502 7790 or log on to the website. Avenger 4x4 has canopies, nudge bars, side steps and a host of stainless steel products, including the Mako line of winches. Phone Avenger 4x4 accessories 03 9776 1066. Bob wants to call into the Flowerdale Community Village after he dropped a caravan off here just shortly after the fires and wants to see how it's all going.
Well, it certainly has changed since the Pajero Club was here and we were delivering caravans because they're all along the back there, and I remember the huts over here being built. Toilet block was going in at the time, and you know, it's nice to come back and revisit it again and see how the people are getting on. Well, I had the privilege of delivering a caravan to a site, to a family, and they were there waiting for me to arrive. Best thing I've ever done.
Yep. So there are a lot of local fire affected people living here, but there's all sorts of other people living here up the back of the village in the movable units. Mostly they're families from or locals. But in the shallows over here, or the dongas, the bed sits. But the bulk of the people living in these are well, there's global care volunteers, volunteering in the region. Yep. The tradies are just guys working for building companies who are being paid and employed. Okay. And then there's a lot of volunteers as well.
The amenities block is set up extremely well, with a kitchen that can cater for 4 families with 4 of everything. 4 stoves, ovens, fridges, dishwashers, and also toasters and jugs. Widescreen TV in the lounge, along with Xboxes and also computers for the family to use. There are still some people stuck there, still waiting on public housing. But the amenities there, it's all been set up fantastically. It's a credit to everybody involved in it. And the Pajero Club was very pivotal in originally setting up a lot of the caravans, organising clubs around Victoria to come out and help people with their caravans and living quarters and things. It was great to see. Congratulations to all the clubs involved, including Pajero Club. They've done a fantastic job. Continuing along Bill's track, it's not long before we come across another bog hole. Everyone decides to go around it, except for Allan, our trip leader. He decides he's going to have a go at trying to get through it. But gee, doesn't. Now, if I had to put the Mazda in there, I would have ended up with all that water inside my car. And it'd be hard to tell what's coffee and what's water. Well, that's number 3 snatch for the day. Oh, all these bog holes.
I think we've got the George here.
The bog hole has a sharp entry. However, Char has got himself stuck and has to be winched backwards. After having the vehicle recovered, Char's attacking the bog hole slightly different line this time, straddling the rut and doing it very, very gently. Remember, Char is a newbie. The rest of the convoy just takes the bog hole in a stride and strides straight through, except for Bob. He attacks it the same way as Char did. He's got low clearance, so he's taking it a bit easier.
Side angles don't look much. In the wet, they wouldn't be, they'd be fairly character building, I'd reckon. Yeah, I reckon you collect a few of the trees.
We're starting to come to the end of our trip today, and Tian's track number 2 is not a bad little track at all. Great little crossing that was.
That's a nice little drop in, that one. How you going, Rob? Yeah, no, we're fine for the moment.
This would be a ripper track to come up in the wet. There's a bit of loose rock or loose stones, some nice ruts. That'd be very, very good. Well, we've got our last climb. The rut has gone over to the left and they'll go over to the right. I'll cross over the rut as it snakes its way down the track, staying on the left, and then cross over the rut again. Oh, wow. I've got this whoop-de-doo, but I'll try and straddle the rut now, and hopefully I won't come to be any bouncing at all. I've got to look after the CVs a bit. There we go, a bit of bouncing, and we've got some tree roots here. Just climb over that. Beautiful. From Tian's number 2 track, we've taken a no-name link track up to Tian's number 3 track. where we've turned up onto another no-name link track, which takes us up to Tian's number 4 link track. A little dogleg turn there, and we're onto Tian's number 5, our final track taking us up to Horan Track, and the end of our journey today. The newbies had a great time, we've all had a great time as well. Nice, easy to medium trip with some variations in terrain. It's been great. We've come to the end of this week's episode. It's been a great day, we've all had a ball. What was supposed to be an easy trip turned out to be a little bit difficult in some regards, with bog holes and also rocky sections. Our trip leader Allan McIntyre, well, he got stuck in one of the bog holes and had to be snatched out. That was good to see for a change. And also Shorty got stuck in the first bog hole. I had the pleasure of snatching him out, and that was good too. We've all had a great day. Okay, coming up on next week's show, we're going to be heading out to Nearham South again. Yes, Nearham South. This time we're going to be doing some hardcore with some Jeeps. There's a bit of a fight, if you like, between the TJs and the JKs. And Double Black Off-Road has asked us to come out and document it on film. So that should be really exciting. See how all these vehicles go. For now though, you have a great week and we'll catch you on the tracks.
Work is done, time to play. Pack the kids, we're going away up a mountain road we climb, to the snow, to the desert, sometimes in the rain or the sun. Doesn't matter, gonna have some fun. Going 4-wheel drive, going 4-wheel drive.